And we are back with some Sigur. We're going to listen to this track, Dauðalogn, I believe is how you're going to pronounce that. Do not quote me on that. But this is off of their album Valtari, which was released 2012. We've listened to a track here on the album. Now we're going to listen to one more at least here. We're listening to this track because it was recommended, sponsored, and suggested by Music Addict. So Music Addict, thank you so much for the suggestion. I appreciate it. It is super okay, the past few days here in Orlando, it's been super rainy, overcast, thundery, stormy, but only in the afternoon. I mean, that's kind of typically how it works, but it's been noticeably so. And the sky right now is yellow. That golden hour. Have you guys ever seen that golden hour kind of, how things look outside after a certain kind of rain pattern? It looks exactly like that outside. It's so weird. It's cool. It's really, really cool. It looks like that right now. It's a really cool aura. Anyways, maybe that'll actually work in lieu of the music. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Talk about it a little bit after. Here we go. Or maybe it's Dauðalogn. Okay. This is one of those quiet, calm, sneak up on you, layer, build up into something gracefully powerful by the end of it, and then put you right back down into that cinematic calm. Because this feels like something of a soundtrack to me. This feels like watching a story of starting from almost nothing, the build up, the growing into something, the progression of character and of scene and of film, of course, and then overcoming conflict, finding resolution, and finding peace. It feels very cinematic. You get a big scope of the story, even just instrumentally. He's singing in, I want to say Icelandic, so I'm pretty sure that's where they're from. And I will translate it when we pull up the lyrics, but even without knowing what he's saying, at least tonally and music-wise, that's what it sounds like to me. And this track from the band, this one is very simple in its structure and how it moves. Because for the most part, this is really just a track of layering. This isn't one of a break, a solo, a chorus, or anything like that necessarily. This is a track of layering in which elements are little by little introduced, faded in, brought out, brought in, brought out. That's what this track is. This is an elevation. This is an escalator of music, right? Not an elevator. It doesn't this is an escalator, slowly but gradually creeping up and then dropping back down from its crescendo. But I like how in this particular track, those waves, as I'll say, those waves of layers are a lot more detailed, and there's a lot more happening in those waves than I think what first kind of comes across as an almost homogeneous sound within them. There's layers of choir, which I see here, the strings, organ, I'm assuming, of course, Jonesy's singing, and there's a lot of other stuff happening around that. It's almost like a wave from the ocean. Of course, it's just one block of water, I guess you could say, coming towards you. But then there's the details of the light reflecting on that wave. Maybe some fish or plankton or, I don't know, microorganisms are in that wave. There's a lot of stuff going on in that wave, although to the, not untrained, that's not what I mean, but to the maybe first notice or first listen, it's just one big wave. But there's lots of little things happening in that wave. And that's kind of what I was hearing in this track. Now, I do have the translations here. It says that English translations are not official, so take it as we take it. But the track name itself means dead calm. So let me put you guys up here really quick. Let's click on each of these. A quiet home, not a hair on the head stirs. Sounds grave still, no one wakes up. No rhythm speeds up, absolute dead calm. Inside I think forest lights reveal a fire. One with myself, breathe in, breathe out. The wide expanse is passable for travelers and me. A mountain hall fills, rocks cliff paints in the head, dead calm outside. Inside I think forest lights reveal a fire, one with myself, now I sit with steady land underfoot. The morning appears with its calm against the storm, and now the surface ripples, and now we break the dead calm. So I guess that kind of works in lieu of the music, in which, of course, like I said, it's very slowly growing, progressing, and expanding before eventually breaking that dead calm with even just the smallest of things, even with just some ripples, even with just a little bit, it still breaks that particular dead calm that was That was so serene to listen to. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments down below. I appreciate you, as always, watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the music and, of course, your time here. Music Addict, once again, thank you so much as well for the support. I really, really appreciate that. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will speak with you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.